Day 550, 22 for 22. Good morning. I hope this finds you well. Please stay in your fight. Do not quit. All right, so we've talked about getting help and the responsibility of you to get that help. And like I said the other day, everybody else can say you need to go get help, and it can fall upon deaf ears or half-hearted efforts. It's got to come down to the individual making the choice to get some help if they need it. And not everybody needs to go see a therapist. Not everybody needs to go into in treatment or in-house treatment. It can be as simple as just saying F it and getting on with getting on, not killing themselves. The It's becoming cliche because because this epidemic is still big. Even if it's just 20 veterans a day killing themselves, not 22, that is still a significant amount of people killing themselves. And sayings are starting to sound a little cliche. The 22 push-up challenge is getting called out as ineffective because all the people are doing is push-ups, this and that. But like I said, the 22 push-up challenge is a clarion call, and it's to me a necessary part of trying to bring awareness and trying to bring help. But the cliches of being the tomorrow sayings, it. And I lost my train of thought because I tried to explain it. Good job, Jim. But they may sound cliche, but they all ring true, and that is, like I said, you have the choices to either just to get help if you need it, and if you don't if you don't need the help, don't get the help. Just change how you do things, change the circumstances. Like I said, PTSD is not a characteristic, it is a condition. Conditions can change. Your situation that you're living in can change, at least parts. Health can change for the better or worse. But if you work to take care of yourself, them getting worse, in some cases, MS and Crohn's and some other a lot of other diseases can get worse. But if you do the right things, largely you'll find benefit in them. Even if you'll slow the decline at least. And if you're reasonably healthy, changing conditions can help make the necessary changes. They may take time, but make the necessary changes and make positive progress in your life. But suicide, I having sat there and contemplated it and decided that it was what I was going to do, until I didn't. Looking back on it, it's a stupid thing to do. You make sure that you have no more tomorrows. That's all you're doing, is making sure that there's no more tomorrow, that tomorrow will not, has no chance of being better. And that is the wrong attitude. We need to fight for the life that we want. And in many cases, things can get righted. Things may never be perfect. And I don't know anybody with a perfect life. I have people tell me, "Oh, you have a perfect life." No, I don't. It is a good life, and I work damn friggin' hard to make sure it's that way. I make sure to let the kids in my life, all 5 of them, and my wife know that I love them and that I care about them. It is all about me being proactive in what I do. And like I said, I am not perfect. I screw up. Not constantly, but I screw up. But the thing is I'm always in the fight. Even when I'm having a down day, I'm fighting in my head, and that happens more often than I care to admit. But and it's nothing serious. I'm not suicidal, but or at all. I mean, that process is gone from my brain. But there's still days where I don't feel worth it. And there's anniversaries for that, I guess you would say. But I push through, and I always will push through, because I have 4 kids in this house, 1 in New York, and a wife that has put her boot in my ass and said, no, you're gonna fucking make it, dude. And she didn't say it in those words, I did. But she counts on me to stay in my fight, and I push her to stay in what she wants to do, push her towards her goals. And it's a good relationship. Is it perfect? No. We work at it a lot, I think. But the bottom line is, I can't see a reason for anybody, no matter how bad it is, to kill themselves. You know, we're not the samurai. It's not death before dishonor. As far, you know, I just don't see a reason to do it. Not anymore. Back when I lost everything, yeah. But the thing is having lost everything, I've recovered that and more. And it is all through a change in attitude and somebody that says, you can do this. And that it was that person on that damn 4-mile freaking fast group rabbit run, and you're in the back of the formation, and you're thinking about falling out because, damn it hurts and I can't do it, I'm gonna freaking die. And there's somebody there with the hand on the back, you know, pushing you forward just a little bit to keep you going. Same thing on ruck marches. You can think that you're going to be falling out and falling back, and you got somebody back there saying, hey, you can do this, get up there. Sometimes that is all we need. Sometimes you need more, and that's what therapy is for and all that stuff. But it can be done. You have one life. Live it. If you kill yourself, you know, there's no, you know, you don't have to deal with the consequences. Everybody else does around you. And, you know, it's not fair. Not fair to put everything that happened to you that caused you to kill yourself on somebody else. You end your pain and fire it up in a lot of others. So you got to make the smart choice to stay in your life, don't quit, and move forward and try to get help that you need to keep staying here and make yourself as happy as you possibly can. All right, and it can be done. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 1 for the airborne ranger in the sky. 1 for the infantry. 1 for the fallen. All right, so selfish plug, YouTube, that _ push up _ guy tough. Instagram, that push up guy. Twitter, a guy push up. Facebook, Jim Tough. 27 Facebook groups, still working on the issues with those. Trying to get through it. If you need help, seek help. Get it from friends, family, professionals. There's no shame at all in getting help. Do what you got to do to be here. Bottom line is, do not use suicide as a permanent solution to a temporary or permanent problem. You got this. We'll see you here tomorrow. Tough out.